what's going on? It is Wednesday, July 21st at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time. My name is Jenna Mammina. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I am here every day at 11:11 a.m. and every night at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time. And we talk, we hang out, we make food, we watch people perform, we watch people do their art. We learn things, we get healthy, we learn about getting healthier, we sometimes make cocktails. Tonight is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, tomorrow night we have conversations, Friday morning we have Armando, Friday night we have display and share, as in share, C-H-E-R. Saturday morning, one more Saturday morning with Jeff Metzger, Saturday night, one more Saturday night with Gary Lambert, Sunday morning, Alex Martinez. Sunday night, Musician Square Table. Monday morning, we meditate. We meander. Monday night, we meditate. Tuesday morning, we chill. Tuesday night, Dr. Shanna Rader. Wednesdays, usually, it's Patty, and she's baking and making. Today, I baked a cake. Wednesday nights have become cocktails and cookies with Shanna, and that's what's going to happen now. So I just want to make sure that I'm here. Let me go to edit the privacy, and that means I'm public now, and that's done. And I say, that's loud. And Julie and William are here, and that's a party. So let's get this party started, ladies and gentlemen. Shanna Rader in the house. Make candy too. Hi. What's up? Hi there.
Hey, love. If I look bright red, I'm blushing.
You're blushing. You look cool. Yeah. I like that color blue on you. That's pretty.
Oh, good. It's gray, but I'm glad it looks blue.
Oh, it looks blue.
Look at my new earrings I got. I love them.
Oh, those are cool.
Aren't those so fun?
Those are really fun.
Andy says they're very mod.
I have mod ones on too.
Oh, yeah. I just think these are so cool. I got them out in Point Reyes the other day. I accompanied my sweet husband to the doctor's clinic, and so I went shopping.
Hey, Travis, my friend Travis is on. Travis is in Michigan. William's in Michigan. Julie's in California. So we're doing the California Midwest thing tonight, right?
Oh, cool.
So you have a puppy there.
Oh my gosh, she is adorable. She is, she's a mutt. Hey, Clover, come here. Clover. This is Clover, everybody. Oops.
Hi, Clover.
Oh, she's going to the food. Come here, girl. Come here.
Now she likes food. Hey, Carl.
Hi.
Hi, girly. Lillian's like, who are you talking to? Who are you calling?
She's all tongue.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hang on, sorry. I didn't get this very good here. Okay. I'm
Where's
trying.
Emma?
So Emma, she's in her West Wing bedroom.
Is she? I know that bedroom.
Yeah, that means she has a pad closer to the wall in the living room versus a pad down the hall in the dark eastern side of the 2-foot-long hallway.
Lillian's on one of her beds right now. She doesn't have any pads. She has beds.
No, I'm sorry. I've lived with Lillian. Lillian only owns thrones. That woman has thrones like no. I think, I could be wrong, but I think the throne even had jewels. Is that right?
No, just her
collar. No, I think there could be jewels either sewn into her throne or maybe hidden inside the throne.
There's a drawer. There's a hidden drawer.
Oh, there's all kinds of hidden treasures.
Drawer on the throne. Yeah. Hello, Melanie. But I think you and Lillian enjoyed a little bit of morning snuggling together.
Oh yes, Lillian is a great snuggler. Yeah, she's a peace grounder.
She really is.
She is. She is. So I had the delight. I haven't gone back to work yet. I'm counting the days, but I had a really fun day, and I got my teeth cleaned, which
Oh,
is always monumental, which is really cool. And I went out to lunch to a fancy restaurant,
you
which
got
you
your
know,
teeth cleaned and then you ate? See, I can't eat after I get my teeth cleaned. I'm like,
no,
I'm not
other
gonna.
way around. I
Okay,
actually went out to eat, and
okay.
then I got my teeth cleaned. But they forgot about us, and they never came to take our order. And we were outside on the patio, and my friend called the front desk, called the restaurant, and said,
Hi.
"Hi, we've been here for half an hour."
Hi.
So, long story short, they comped us our whole meal, which was amazing.
What did you have?
I
I
had
didn't
a
even have to ask her, what did you have for lunch today? She's like, telling
oh,
it. Give us the story, Shauna.
so
Tell
fun. It was called a mezza plate.
it.
So
Ooh,
it had this little couple little really green fresh falafels, and this really good hummus with grilled curried garbanzo beans on top, and then a really good quinoa tabbouleh, so
mm,
no wheat.
nice.
And everything was super tasty and perfectly done. And then for dinner, you're gonna ask me what I had for dinner?
Well, yeah. So did you have, so it was this plate, you guys shared the plate?
No, I had my own.
Oh,
It was very small portions, it's kind of fancy
where were
restaurant.
you?
I was in San Anselmo.
Fancy.
Yeah, but
Hi,
and
Mama.
we treated very well afterwards. And so she comped us the whole meal because she felt so bad. So we had a lovely garden lunch, very
And then you had dinner.
hoity toity. And then we had dinner, and I made polenta with coconut manna in it, which was really good, and sea salt. And then I made my multi-mushroom vegan cream sauce.
Oh,
But here's the deal. The world is having shortages, and I can no longer get cashews at a reasonable cost. They are out of cashews. So I kind of improvised, but I start with I start with onion, and I saute the onion in some olive oil with salt and some fresh thyme. And then once that gets going, I add a little bit of garlic, and then I add all different kinds of mushrooms. Tonight it was just trumpet mushrooms and I think just brown, button mushrooms. And then you add a bunch of white wine. And then because I didn't have cashews, normally I make my cashew cream with a little tahini, but I did have Brazil nuts. So I quickly soaked my Brazil nuts and made Brazil nut milk, added that
interesting.
to the wine sauce,
Okay.
put some tahini in there. And what else did I put in? And a little bit of just plain old like coconut milk. And then you let that simmer, and then you put it on top of, and lots of fresh thyme from our garden. And then you put it on top of the polenta dinner, and it was very satisfying. I
Brazil.
highly
I guess
recommend.
I've made Brazil milk, but I haven't thought about cooking with it. That's cool.
I didn't like sieve it or anything. I didn't strain it. I just
Oh, okay. So
literally
it was like
blended.
full. Uh-huh.
Mhm. Yeah, and it was really good. I was a little concerned. It doesn't thicken the same way cashew milk will. Like cashew milk really
Yeah.
somehow the heat and the cashews makes it almost like kind of not coagulate, but really get thick. Like you have to keep adding water and white wine, and so it make it thinner. But this was not as thick. It was, and I put a little drizzle of olive oil and a little more sea salt, but it was really good.
Sounds really good.
So when you don't have, if you don't want to use cream and you don't have cashew, try Brazil nuts.
Well, the other part of it's not only that you can't get the Brazil or the cashews. My brother's in packaging, and
Oh,
they're not able to make the packaging because there aren't
Uh,
factories aren't like they have blueberries going out of their head right now here in Michigan. You can
oh,
buy
but they
10
can't
pound
package
boxes.
it.
Not enough.
Oh my gosh. Well, Andy told you
Not
when
enough
we were
people
in,
picking it. Not enough people making the packages.
wow. Big farmer market time. Yeah.
But there's just not enough. The farmers, a lot of it's going to waste.
That's a disaster.
Yeah.
Make blueberry jam.
Oh, I have a 10-pound box in my freezer. My mom has.
Wow.
I
Wow. I wish I were there.
Oh, all kinds of the produce right now is just insane. I was at my friend's the other day. I got rutabagas, golden beets, red
Mmm.
beets, cilantro. I blended this whole pile of cilantro tonight and I made cilantro cubes
Ooh,
and
yum.
and dill and lettuce and chard and beet tops and
Wait,
yeah.
so how do you make cilantro cubes?
Just take the cilantro with a little bit of water and then
Mm-hmm.
blend it, and then I pour it into ice cubes trays.
Ah, for later. Save it for later. Cool. Should we ask other people what they had for dinner?
Well, I'm curious. I know what my mom had for dinner.
Oh, what'd your
So
mom have for dinner?
she actually had a grass-fed organic steak
Ooh,
and some
decadent.
um, cauliflower. Um, help me. What are those pasta? The little things you make like this? Oh, I can't think of it.
Uh,
Cauliflower and
florets,
no,
cauliflower.
no, it's a pasta that you make. The
Oh,
little
with
round one.
cauliflower? Oh, penne. Penne?
No, no, the little round. They're
Oh,
like little round balls.
rotini,
Not
something like.
really pasta. No, it'll come to me in a minute. Anyway,
Okay.
and
Oh, risotto. Risotto.
nope.
Nope. Mm. Three strikes, I'm out.
Anybody else? What else did anybody have? William, Julie, Melanie, are you still guacamole and tortilla chips for dinner?
Ooh,
Nice,
yum,
nice.
yum.
Um, and then I actually ended up I ate earlier because I was in the garden because my new buddy down the street helped me out in the garden. Travis, thank you very much if you're still here. And oh, steak tacos. Travis had steak tacos.
Wow.
Travis lives two houses away from me and he mowed the lawn today and he's going to help me
Oh,
with some other technology. He builds his own computers.
whoa,
Yeah.
that's a good nerd.
Yeah, he's a good guy to have around and so I'm going to learn some other stuff from him, optimizing the 1111 with Jenna to another level, right?
Very cool.
What's that blender doing there?
Well, it's cocktails and cookie night. So, but you said cauliflower. I wanted to tell you the other day we had some friends over, very old friends, and most of us, not all of us, are gluten free. And so I made my own cauliflower pizza crust and I used ground almonds, cauliflower, flax seeds, psyllium husk, and a bunch of Italian herbs and herbs de Provence and salt and a little bit of coconut oil. And I think that was it. And then I baked that partially, like for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And then I put on a homemade pesto. And then I put artichoke hearts, olives, and what was the other thing I put on there? Artichoke hearts, olives, caramelized onions. Yeah. I caramelized onions, put that on there. And there might have been one other thing. And then I baked it again. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had some vegan cheese under just on top of the pesto. And then the caramelized onions and some black olives and the artichoke hearts. And then we baked it. And I was very nervous that it wasn't going to come out because, of course, measurement Shanna is very loosey goosey. And so I never know if it's going to taste good or if it's going to hold together. But I made two of them and I made a tomato sauce one So I actually made 3, but the tomato sauce one was on a pre-made gluten-free dough that I didn't make. And they all disappeared in that lunch. So it came out really good. Okay, that was my cauliflower thing. So today was a busy day. I had so much fun, and I'm really, really grateful because I know in 10 days I am going back to work. So I didn't make any cookies, but if you don't have homemade cookies, these are like the next best thing. These are really good. They're Fig Newtons and they're Paul Newman. And so I like them because they've got just the right balance of sweet and salt and fat and comfort, like that old comfort food flavor. They're not too sweet, which I really hate cookies that just taste like sugar and make my teeth kind of zing out. So that's my cookie for tonight. That's my little recommendation. And then I did test this little concoction earlier, and it was quite delicious. So I did actually buy some white peaches because I thought we were going to blend white peaches, but they weren't ripe enough, so I wasn't going to waste them. So I bought this cherry lemonade.
I have cherry here. Look.
You do?
Yes.
Well, you got to join me. I started with some cherry lemonade.
All right. I have cherries. Well, okay, so check it out. I have cherries and I have lime and lemon in here.
Yeah. And I have some fresh squeezed lemon juice, which helps because it brings some freshness and it kind of cuts the sweetness, which is really, oh yeah, and I had ice in here. So I started with some ice. And then I'm going to put a little bit of lemonade, which means you don't have to do any sweetener because this one is pre-sweetened, but I didn't put too much in. And then, of course, I actually really like this tequila. I didn't think I was going to like it. Have you ever used it?
Mm-hmm.
Hornitas?
And I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Never used tequila?
No.
Oh. And you were at my house?
What are you talking about? Boom. No. Yes, I like Hornitos. It's good.
Me too. There was another one in the round jar that I really liked, but they don't sell it. I can't find it anymore. And then that was it, and some ice. And then when it's done, I'm going to show you, it looks like a Ramus Fizz.
Well, I wonder if I should so I have fresh cherries in here. Should I put mine in my large blender also? Yeah,
as long as there's no pits in there.
Oh, no.
Okay, put cherries. I think what really worked is the lemon, the tart, and then the cherries, which just give it this sort of like, almost like a summer, kind of a passion fruit, Hawaiian cocktail sort of flavor. And then I put lemonade, but you could put something.
I put some Health Aid kombucha pomegranate.
Okay, be careful. The kombucha, when you put in the blender, it's going to really explode.
I only have like this much in it.
Okay. I was going to say you might want to add it at the end after you blend it, but that's okay. If you're not doing a whole bunch, it won't blow your top.
No.
Okay, so wait a second. I'm going to blend, but how do I?
Just blend. I'm blending. Just blend.
Didn't I mute it?
I'm blending. Here's mine. We have the same.
Okay. Look how fuzzy it is.
Mine too. Mine's smaller than yours, but you have 2 people there, so.
I have 2 people. Well, I don't know if I'm going to share tonight, but look how fuzzy. Isn't that like a Ramus Fizz? Isn't that so cool? It's very refreshing. Now I have to sample it to make sure it's the right proportion.
Toast.
Cheers. Here's to amazing, long-lasting, loving old friendships. Here's to new passions and inspiration. And here's to joy and light without and light within.
All around.
All right. And of course, health. Au santé, right? Okay, cheers. Mmm. Mmm. That's
Mine's
good.
cherry lime flavor.
Mine's very lemon, kind of lemon and tart and sweet.
Nice.
Mmm. Mmm. It's good. Yum. Partner, you want to share? Oh, he's all closed in his own little world.
You watching?
I think he's doing his Korean soap opera. Oh my God. Dr. Rader.
Don't tell us about Dr. Rader's Korean soap opera.
Yeah, it's the South Korea soap opera, and it is sappy as hell. It's unbelievable.
Funny.
It's like teenage, I don't know. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Oh, Carl, I saw your invitation. Text me. Don't message me on Messenger. Text me. I didn't see your message until later.
What did he want you to do?
Go to rehearsal with his band last night. This is really good because it has, I bet I put about 8 dark cherries in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
that's a lot.
And then lime and lemon and they were frozen, so they were just like, that's where the cold comes from. And then a little bit of this really good, I show you this. I'm a bubbly fan.
Yeah.
But I like this new thing that I found from Imperfect Foods. It's called Waterloo Black Cherry Sparkling Water. Sugar, just like it's like a black cherry. Put a splash of that in. So I'm all about it.
I like to continue to figure out a little more zest, a little more lemon.
I'm adding more sparkling.
Oh yeah, I have sparkling water. I could do that. I could add more sparkling water. So here's to cookies, and here's to cocktails.
Thank you, Shanna.
On Wednesday, but could be Friday. I mean, it's Friday somewhere.
Well, you can come back Friday and we'll be display and sharing.
Oh, you will? Friday night is the night before Dr. Rader completes another cycle around the sun.
What are you gonna do?
Make dinner.
Anything special? Do you have a request?
Well, Saturday we're gonna go see his clan, his family.
Big Raider hug.
Yeah, I will.
Your hugs.
Yes. So we're gonna go see his family in Jen's backyard in Berkeley. So we'll start there, and then I'm not sure what else. And I brought Clover over. That was part of his, because Clover's just so much puppy love and loves. She used to bounce like a cartoon. She'd bounce, literally, she'd be standing there 1 minute, and then next minute she'd be on your bed, over your face, smothering you in licks.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Laugh so hard that you can't get, a breath. You can't get oxygen. So she's not exactly super clear on boundaries, but I came home today after my teeth cleaning, and I saw all the pillows were off the couch, the blanket was half off, and somebody had absolutely
a really good time
inhabited both couches. Yeah, so she makes herself at home, but she's a sweetheart. She's a real sweetheart. I think she's like a mutt, like a cocker spaniel, and maybe there might be some pointer in there, because when we go for walks, she goes like this, she has one and then stairs. But she's not stupid. We walked right by a deer, because where I live, and the deer was up on the hill, just looking at her, and actually followed around the hill a little bit to make and she smelled it, and she looked at it, and she did not charge the deer. that was pretty smart. Yeah, that's kind of a danger zone thing to do.
Deer in our yard yesterday, or was that today?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
In your
a mama and her two babies. It's kind of
Oh,
little this little area have trees, and so there's bunnies and lots of birds. I saw some deer around here during the lockdown, but this is like I'm like, dude, go back into the woods. You're
yeah.
a little bit off the beaten path. But
Well, from what I understand, a lot of people are saying that they're coming down because there's not enough water. And so they're coming down to the creeks. And some people are even getting troughs, those big feeder troughs, like the metal big bins, and leaving water in their yards so the deer can come down.
I leave water out.
You do?
I don't
Yeah.
have a spa. I don't have a bird spa like the Moroccos, but I have a pail with water.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
I've
fill out every day because it's not moving. I don't want mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm playing on the show. Yes.
And then what was the other thing? Oh, I read on Nextdoor that there was a mountain lion sighting, a cougar, just not in our village, but like 2 villages down, and basically in somebody's yard, looking up at their kitten or cat, I guess. So they're coming down too. A cougar.
That's scary.
A real cougar.
Yeah, not the.
Not you.
I'm not a cougar. I'm just me. I just like hang out with my dog.
That's true. You are not old enough to be a cougar.
Right. I'm not old enough to be a cougar.
Mm-mm. You're just a young puppy girl.
Yep. So you think of me as still this young puppy girl. When we met, I was 21 when we met.
Well, what does that make me? 25?
21, like 1 week, 21.
Wow.
We met on Halloween. My birthday was the week before. And I had a Black Russian on my birthday.
Ooh, I love, but that was my only, I'm not a drinker. Actually, I never had a cocktail until after my girls were teenagers.
And they're like, Mom, there's this real great tequila.
No, I think I drink more now that everyone's gone than ever before. But anyway, when I was in college, I never drank beer. I didn't drink alcohol, but I would go to parties. I'd go home because everyone had kegs, right? That was the college thing. And I actually hated beer. And I'm not a wine drinker. And they didn't even have wine back then, not at 20-year-old parties. And so I would go home and I would make in a blender Kahlua and cream, maybe a little bit of vodka, blend it like a smoothie and put it in a cup with a straw. And then I'd go back to the party. And that was my drink, Kahlua and cream milkshakes. What's that?
Sophisticated.
No, not quite not sophisticated.
More
like a ice cream sundae slush.
It's a Brandy Alexander type thing.
I guess so. I don't know, but that was my thing. I really like Kahlua and cream. And when I tasted, what's it called, a White Russian? When I tasted a White Russian, that was sophisticated because then you could really taste the alcohol. I was like, whoa.
That's all that's in it.
I know. Well, and the cream and the Kahlua, but
Black Russian is just vodka.
I know.
And Kahlua.
Oh, that's right. No, I never had black. That's too strong for me. I just had White Russians, or mostly just what. There's another name.
I was with our friend in the city, and we went for a sophisticated dinner.
Oh no, nice. I think they were called Black Cows. Is that what I had? Just Kahlua and cream, like blended. I think it's called a Black Cow, something like that.
Kahlua and cream.
I know, right? But that was my fun. That was my level of intoxication.
But then when your daughters became teenagers, then you perfected it all, huh?
Well, after I had children, I had no alcohol, 0, 0, 0. maybe, oh, I had champagne like at an occasion, like a wedding or New Year's Eve or something like that. But I just had no alcohol. And then, yeah, it's kind of a sore. But anyway, yeah, when they were in high school, I started drinking responsibly, like a little bit of sake, or I didn't have margaritas yet. I didn't know how to make a margarita, but
You make a nice,
quick learner. I like these little
drinking. I love this sparkling water, the Waterloo sparkling water. You guys check it out if you haven't tried it.
Ooh, cool. I haven't.
It's really good.
Mm.
In the it was before I left for California. It was in this perfect box, and then there was still some in the fridge.
So Jenna, is anybody else joining us? Are they having cookies or cocktails with us?
Melanie Demore is here. My mom is
Melanie Demore
is here. Julie Luce is here. William is here. There's 5 people here. We're just chilling.
We're having a party.
Having a party. I look awfully green.
Clover just looked up. It says, I want to go to the party.
Party on, Clover.
So are any of those 5 people having any kind of fun drink or cocktail?
Carl's not having any cocktails tonight.
Oh, good. It's Wednesday.
Mama Grace is probably drinking water.
Oh,
and Bill Winokur, he's in Massachusetts. Massachusetts says a wonderful show with 2 beauties. It's nice to see you, Bill. He's been playing every night. Man, he's on fire, that guy.
What does he play?
He's a drummer.
Ooh, very cool.
Plays all over the place. And I just found out that the Charmers have a gig on.
No, is this Jenna and the Charmers?
And the Charmers.
Okay.
Are playing on 9/11, September 11th.
Wow.
September 11th. We can play outside at 4 p.m. or inside at 8 p.m.
So is this Jenna and the Charmers? All right.
At the back room where you guys saw us in May. Yeah, you and Andy were there.
It's called the back room or the backyard?
Back room, but we were outside.
Wait, you're going to be there again?
Yeah.
Oh, you're coming back.
Yeah.
Do I get my roommate back?
Yeah, I might just stay at your house on Sunday.
Yeah, you just might. That would be awesome.
Maybe even Saturday after the gig. We might do another gig on Sunday.
My heart is tickled. It's like jumping for joy.
I know. I can't, but I'm only going to be out there like this long.
How much is this long?
Like this long.
Like 2 nights, 3 nights?
Like I'll be in California for like 5 days total. I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to Telluride, Colorado.
Wow.
To do some coaching and get some food stuff happening with some people, and we're gonna
wait. What do you mean food stuff? What does that mean?
Doing some coaching for some friends of mine. Food
coaching?
And, yeah.
How cool! What are you gonna recommend?
Just we're gonna do juices and smoothies and some other stuff, and kind of I'm still figuring out where they're at and what they want. How did you guess? Mama Grace loves to drink water. We drink water at night. We drink a lot of water at night.
I drank some water today. That was pretty good. And I had 2 my matchas, and I made fresh squeezed almond milk this morning. So I had my matcha latte with my fresh made almond milk. That was really good.
I have almonds ready for tomorrow morning.
Yay.
But I'm really happy that you were able to be here again tonight, Shanna.
I know. I miss my Jenna.
Miss you too. If you can come back next week, come back next week. And if you can't, I totally understand. I'm gonna see
next week. I will on Wednesday night. I will be in Santa Fe.
Woo! Oh,
I know. I am happy for me.
Are you going alone?
I am. I'm going alone. I know.
How long are you going to be there?
For 4 nights.
Cool.
Very short, but we've been talking about getting together and me coming to visit for about 18 years. Last time I went there was 30 years ago, before the kids were born. And so I go back to work and then there's no time. And so I'm just using some miles, and we're just going to do it for 4 nights. And
Cool.
I know, but I'm bummed because I didn't have it planned far enough in advance. So I'm not going to get to go to 10,000 waves, but that's okay. We're going to go hiking, and we'll probably do lots of cooking and walking and laughing and talking, and maybe there'll be music, on the square or something like that.
Something will be
Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to go to some.
My friend Sabri does some fun stuff around there. He's a roboticist.
Oh, really?
Cool stuff at the he does a couple things on the square. Yeah, he's an interesting cat.
What's his name?
Sabri Sansoy.
Sabri Santo. What does that mean, Santoy?
He's I know who he is, but I can't think of that either. And my brain's not working so great tonight.
No, but does that mean something, Sabri Santoy?
That's just his name. Hi, Lucy. Oh, Lucy, cool. Hi, Lucy.
Who's Lucy?
She's a buddy of mine. She's my biggest fan. You're my second biggest fan because my mom is my biggest fan.
Oh, hi, Lucy. Where does Lucy live?
Lucy, where are you these days? What you, and they said a ride home. Yeah, I bet, Carl. Careful. Speaking of, Lillian needs to go for a walk. She's looking at me like.
Okay, where does Lucy live? In Michigan or no?
I'm waiting for her response.
Oh, I thought you knew. She's really your biggest fan outside your mom?
She's in Maryland.
Wow.
Thank you, Lucy. Well, I have to do a show in Maryland or New York or Pennsylvania. Rolf and I will be fingers and arms and everything crossed. If you can, please, anything you can cross. We find out not until September, but we applied for this grant. And if we get the grant, then we'll make another record, and we'll be doing some touring on the East Coast.
Very cool. Yeah. Who applies for the grants?
Rolf and I applied together.
Oh, together. Is it hard?
It was a really challenging grant.
Really?
The wording was really tricky.
Who sponsors it, or who
it's
gives
called
it?
South Arts.
Proud Arts?
South Arts.
Say it again.
South, like north, south, east, west. South Arts.
South Arts. Okay.
Oh, that was the other thing. Travis, if you're still here, is my microphone working all right? Travis, my new tech guys, we're going to check out. I might get a different microphone.
Oh, Andy needs a new microphone. Let him know what you get, because he has all kinds of issues with his. He is so funny. He is sitting with his headphones like this. He can't hear a word I'm saying. And he's so engaged in this Korean soap opera.
I have Snowball, the blue Snowball. Emily Klee is coming in tomorrow from Chicago. She's coming in, so I'll see her tomorrow. So I'm excited. I would not do that unless I was home or had a ride. Smart, Carl. Okay.
Do what?
Drink.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm just going from here all the way over there to the couch.
All right.
It's my
What are you watching?
Are
you watching Undoing?
We just finished Undoing.
You finished?
Yes, we did. It was a little disappointing how it ended. It was a little too not cookie cutter, just a little too packaged. I don't know. A little too contrived. But
that wasn't the greatest ending.
But I will say that I was very surprised by Hugh Grant's abilities in his performance.
He was great.
I was very,
He was really sleazy and gross.
well, he was many things. He was believable, and he did the kind of the gamut of the human spectrum. He was super likable and honest and committed and forthcoming. And then he was also devious and somewhat conniving, and then clever. And then I won't tell the end, so in case somebody else is going to watch it. But anyway, so I was very impressed. I've never seen him act in a more real life, in that kind of spectrum. He was very good. On the other hand, I know I'm going to be really unpopular when I say this, Jenna, but I'm going to go out on a limb and be honest and say that I was really disappointed in Nicole Kidman's performance. I thought it was very so-so. What'd you think?
I'm not really a fan.
I thought I really liked her. I've seen her in other things where, but I realized it's not, it wasn't really a stretch.
Not being catty or anything. I'm just not.
Yeah. I know I kind of made a bad joke, but I said maybe she just had so much Botox in her face that I could only see two expressions.
I liked
I hope this doesn't air.
I
hope this doesn't go on air.
I love the lawyer. I think she's cool.
She was dynamite. She was grounded and real in herself. Yeah, she was good. And the little kid was pretty good too. And of course, Donald Sutherland, he's like,
cool apartment, right? You're like, hi, I want to live in that place just for a couple.
The French mansion, yeah, in New York City, yeah. Well, some people are very blessed, but anyway, it was interesting. I was definitely disappointed in the end. Andy and I both think that if we read the book, the book would probably have a lot more mystery.
I've read the book.
Oh, you did? Okay, so my guess, or
not gonna say anything. We can't say anything. We'll talk offline.
Okay, but can you tell me this? In the book, did it leave you more hanging? Like you weren't really, was it definitive? Oh, it was definitive. Oh. And he did it?
Can't say.
No, can't say. Or she did it? She did it?
Shanna.
Okay.
All right, girly. I'm gonna go take Lillian for a walk.
Oh, I miss you. It's so much more fun when you're here.
I'm so much more fun when I'm there.
Oh,
although I'm pretty fun wherever I am.
You are really fun wherever you are. I just think I'm a little dry, and I don't have the beautiful background that you have. Oh my God, you got so much going on. I know. This is not a great angle of my kitchen, but I don't know what to do about it. Give my love to Blanche, and give my love to Mama.
Mama Grace is here.
Mama Grace, I'm sending you all kinds of love. And if and when Jenna comes, you are always, always welcome. We even have another room waiting for you, Mama Grace.
A convenient room. Oh, thank you, Carol. Carol loves the show. Carol in Canada.
I want to go to Canada.
Let's go.
Yes.
If we can't go yet.
No, I can't go very many places. I'm shocked I'm getting on a plane, to be honest. I'm kind of amazed that I'm going, but I'm excited. That means
it's Funderella. That's
the second airplane ride I've taken in like 5-6 years, but it's a first world condition, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We do.
Okay, Jenna, I'm going to look forward to seeing you soon.
Big hug. Okay. September 11th for sure.
Okay, we're here. We're not going anywhere. Okay, big hug.
Shanna Rader, everybody. Thanks, says never stop. They just never stop clapping. They just clap and clap.
Clover, you don't get dinner again. No.
Bye, Travis. See you Friday, Travis.
Bye, love.
Bye, Shauna. Thank you.
Mwah. Okay.
Okay, everybody. Well, cookies and cocktails with Shauna. And I am going to go walk Lily and Pearl and start. We're gonna figure out the you think I have to get a Twitch. I have to sign up for Twitch, right? That's what we're gonna do, right, Travis? Can't remember. Twitch. Okay. I'm going to start and we'll see what happens. Y'all have a lovely night. Anybody have a letter for me? Give me a letter. Give me a letter. Letter, 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 letter. Give me a letter. Letter. Letter, 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 letter. I know. I love Shauna. Shauna's so cool. She makes me think about the pool. The pool that the loves have, where the pool party's gonna be. And I'm just sitting here waiting for that letter. Now I'm just sitting here. Maybe tomorrow night I'll get to that one. So tonight I will say, stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice. And I hope that you all have a sleeping time. A really, 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 really good night. You mow the lawn today. And so this word tonight is hopeful thoughts for you. And happiest words for you. And the healthiest heart full of love and smart. And I wish you all good night. Yes, I wish you all good night. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, everybody. See you in a minute. Mama Grace, Lily, and I are gonna leave our place. We're gonna run around for 5 minutes and then we'll see you downstairs. Love hard. Really, 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 really hard.